ain't done yet. Shit, so wrong, boys. Chapter 20.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Kamara up the middle. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And they're only getting a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now this defense for the Commanders, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective. But now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. It's a Packers touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Richardson to the air on 1st down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Second down, here's Richardson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
On first down, Richardson. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now they send a man in motion right. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Richardson on 3rd and short. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
It's like, you know what play is coming, they still like,
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Mahomes now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now here's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Got a man. It's Judy complete.
Third over there. He still get open.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On first down, Mahomes. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. The slot man in motion right. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
First down, here's White. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Flushed out right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Yeah, they'll let that to the
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off play action, Richardson. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Second and 9. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
Oh, a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Commanders on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
No, answer the phone.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. First and 10, here's Richardson with it. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
Now it's Richardson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
And that's patience to be admired right there because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews from 21 yards away. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. They'll get this out to Kamara. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Paris Campbell, 57 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he had.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, It's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. Now Richardson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Richardson to the air on first down. And that is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
I want to try this real quick. I want to see if this shit gonna work. The long route now, the slide me, that nigga on probation. I want to see what happens.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Richardson to throw off play action. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
19,
play action. Now Richardson. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Mahomes.
That's a jump, nigga. That's a pick.
Paris
He
Campbell
throwing it right to your ass.
touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And this is going to be a Commanders first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 10 more there and another first down. Now Richardson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Richardson looking to throw it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Hold it ready. 18, right here.
Oh, he's smart as hell.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Richardson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location.
man, these hoes, man. I'm a boss, so the big nigga style. I'm killing the first time. I'ma spin again. Fuck it, I'm God, but what the killers shit on the yard. Took my outside. Shit, what they at? Damn, nigga dead. I swear that's a fact. Nigga don't play with me, cause I get him back. That, gotta get glad on me. That nigga don't run up on me. They feel like I cool kick. I don't wanna talk about my hit me. Big true. Don't let me told me don't feel like fool. Turn that dog fool. I'm not talking.